It's been raining all night and this morning. I'm glad I'm at home not doing the school runs for today. I took a warm shower, and this is the first thing what I like to do is to pamper myself and look after my skin, tightening it with rose quartz gua sha from Teami. I love the feel of holding the quartz stone and giving a gentle massage, sculpting my skin area, especially around my neck and chin. Looking after yourself is very important. If you are happy, it's very easy to keep others happy around you. Festival season is not just about cooking and cleaning. It's about rejoicing yourself, pampering yourself, and looking after yourself. I massage using this stone all over my face around 6 to 8 times, which hardly takes around 5 minutes of your time. And the best application after the massage is the vitamin C serum, collagen infused serum with hibiscus. And I need just as this much, which is quite sufficient for my face and neck. It's super light on my skin and it has this gorgeous smell which is so good. This one is definitely for a very long run. I'm leaving a link of these wonderful products in the description box, so please make sure to check it out. I quickly got changed as I know there's lots that I'm set to do for the day. Festival season brings in so much of joy, and this big pack of mine, I have all my favorites in this. I love fabric. Sleeves that are not used, I preserve them. It has all my favorite pieces from bits and bobs to materials as well. This Gagra belongs to Shreya when she was 8 years old, and both my girls have used it to the fullest with the hangings that has come out, and the zip doesn't work anymore, and they both have completely grown out of the size. But the fabric is still in a very good condition, and I love this work. It is so beautiful. So what I'm planning to do is to cut off this little fabric with all the work on this side of the portion. I roll back the remaining cloth, which I know I will be using some days later. I trim off the excess fabric and I'm trying my best to keep it neat. Now, one of the best reasons to reuse the fabric, it is all ready. It has such beautiful work that you don't have to do anything to uplift it. Also, you might not necessarily have what I have, but it's the idea that you can take and try to use the fabric which already has a lot of work on it. I save up the hook. This might come in handy someday. Then why not? I'm planning to do a purse. By just folding it, it has this beautiful curve when given a fold. When you hold a fabric in hand, twist it, turn it in different forms to see what you can create. I have used just an added extra portion which was on this little lehenga. I've turned it upside down, creating a potli, a wedding purse, a festive look purse. I thought it's better to hand stitch than using a sewing machine. A very relaxing moment as you prep for the festival. Not necessarily everything has to be stressed about. Now, to make the string to hold the purse, I have a strong thread and beads at home. I lined up the beads in 2 strings. I have measured it up equally, and to make sure it's of the equal length and the beads stay intact in the same length, I've tied a knot so that they stay in place. I've hand stitched the whole of the purse, so this is something anyone can try. I'm so happy and pleased the way it has turned out. I will be holding it for many occasions. It's a beautiful purse made from my baby's clothing. The colors are so bright and vibrant. I think it's just perfect for Navratri. Now I have picked up a pair of sleeves which was just not being used at all. I mainly picked it up from my big bag for its color and the brocade. This is just an extra sleeve that comes with all the dresses these days, stitched only if it's needed. I use the center portion which is wider and bigger. You can hand stitch it at the sides, but I thought it will be easier and quicker with machine, so I gave a stitch at the side, sealing the ends. I gathered a few gungroos that I had at home from a very old bangle. I'm using a thread and needle. At a distance from one another, I've stitched the gungroos, and it looks lovely and also has that tingling sound carrying festival spirit. I'm using a chain to hook the ends. A very light and easy to carry Navratri pendant which is easy to make as well at home. Having completed these two, I'm on a lookout what colors next to use. I found another pair of sleeves, beautiful green in color with a small line of sequins. I just fold it in a little portion up and down like a fan. And now to hold all of it together, I use a rubber band. Now I haven't trimmed this section mainly with the reason of it staying secure and tucked in as an hair accessory. Clips to hook this piece onto your hair or a bun or a messy bun as an hair accessory. They are things that you can create at home very easily, not requiring a lot of time and effort, and this is just one of them. Now I'm looking for a net fabric, not too soft but a little firm enough. This might be just perfect. This is again a netted full sleeve of my little girl's dress which has never been used. I just fold it up, giving it a twist and rolling the fabric, creating a loop. And then twisting the fabric off the sides, I use hot glue to secure the ends of the fabric. I trim off the excess cloth and secure it with hot glue. So when you're using hot glue, just make sure, because it's hot and you're holding the fabric in your hand, do not touch the glue straight away. Make sure it is slightly cooled down and then try to secure the ends. Now this will look more appealing when matched with other bangles. Adding in colors of your choice bangles this way will be quite unique, and also the fact that you have created this piece at home. Now to make the whole set complete of Navratri jewelry, I am thinking of using this fabric of a broken jojobo which was quite popular a few years back. The fabric is quite stiff and also has a beautiful color and shine. I cut on one side. Now just pinching the fabric to see what shape it creates for a finger ring. I hold it every time on my finger to see what suits the best and what looks good on my finger. You can try different folds, creating your own pattern, just like designers do. I'm happy with this look, so giving it a stitch to hold the fabric together. Now to the fingering base, I use hot glue to fix the fabric, creating a designer look fingering at home, not just for festivals and for this Navratri, but can also be used for parties and girly outings. Let me close this for today to use for later. Now these two lehengas are something that I'm looking forward to wear for this weekend Navratri gathering. Now this is what you can do as well. I'm trying to mix and match different colored sari blouses to see what goes well, giving the lehenga a completely different look to what I wore last time. I have two plain saris that I'm planning to drape as dupatta. It's all about mixing and matching different accessories, giving a new look to your lehengas. Let's see what will look good when I actually wear them on Navratri gathering. I will definitely share what I wore, pictures with my family and friends of Navratri gathering on my Instagram and Facebook stories and feed. And looks like I have managed to get most of the Navratri colors in my accessories that are made at home. And after all that I have been doing during the day, cooking tonight's dinner, I'm keeping it simple and filling. This is what you can do as well if you are a working mom or if you have little children at home. Soak in the tur dal and tamarind and let them soak beforehand. I'm using all fresh vegetables that I have at home, chopping them in big cubes. Takes just around 4 minutes of your time. In a pressure cooker, I add in the soaked tur dal, chopped vegetables, to pressure cook for 2 whistles. Parallelly, I roast the masalas in a small pan. I add in a tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of chana dal, 1/4 teaspoon of urad dal and very little of coconut oil. I roast them until they change color and is aromatic. And when it's almost done, I add in a teaspoon of cumin seeds and half a teaspoon of poppy seeds. I roast them until they change color and is aromatic. Making small portions of masalas is easy, taking less time and also smells excellent throughout the house and also tastes extremely good with the freshness of the powder. I dry roast the red chilies. There is still time for the pressure to be released from the cooker. I am planning to deep fry the sabudana papad that I had made during peak summer. Enjoying it now during autumn when it's wet and cold is a lovely feeling. So I'm continuing using the same pan with very little oil to deep fry the sabudana papad. With the grains cool down now, I add in desiccated coconut around 1/4 teaspoon. I grind it into a smooth powder. I have millets soaking in for nearly 6 hours time that I set to boil. Parallelly in a big vessel, I have added in coconut oil, mustard seeds, a few curry leaves, 1 tomato chopped. I pour in the entire pressure cooked vegetables and dal and very little of water, as I know it will get thick after the masala powders added. I keep stirring millets every now and then. And now I add in the freshly ground masala powder. I clean up the whole of the mixie jar. This is called Masali Hulli that we love to eat at home. It's very tasty, a comfort food that can fill you up feeling very satisfied. Millets are cooked and it's done. I add in tamarind pulp and salt to taste and allow the hulli to start boiling. Finally, I add in finely chopped coriander leaves. The whole of the cooking for tonight's dinner was made in just 30 minutes of time. Fresh, healthy, with lots of vegetables, perfect for the whole family. And requiring very few utensils that I used for the whole of the cooking, making it easy at the end of the day clearing the kitchen. A very simple yet a very satisfying food. Millets, tuppa, masali hulli, sandige and uppinkai is all that we need after a very active day.
To be honest, but I only I didn't sit. I cuddled up here. Cuddled up here because I got a big.
And before I go to bed, I definitely need my overnight sleep mask from Teami, keeping my skin hydrated throughout the night. It feels super soft on the skin and has a very soothing effect. It has helped me to get the glow back on my skin for sure. You can use my code SUSHMA20 for 20% off on any of the products that you want to shop from Teami. I'm leaving a link for you all to check. Happy Navratri, Happy Durgaastami, Happy Vijayadashami. Very importantly, make sure to enjoy yourself during the festivals.